Hey y'all, I just thought it'd be fun to go through the Move the Needle hashtag and just see what's in it. All right, so if you're into comics, you've seen this pop up a lot. There's a lot of drama surrounding the hashtag Move the Needle, which people usually post when they buy books to kind of show, I guess, what books they're buying. Um, and if you're not familiar with Alterna Comics, there was a big deal with them, and everybody in comics who's on Twitter kind of knows the deal. But not everybody lives on Twitter, which is a good thing. So Alterna Comics was, as a business, promoting anytime someone would buy their book and say, I bought this, blah, 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 I loved it. Then they would use some hashtags after. This was usually one of them. And Alterna got a lot of heat for using or retweeting, just saying thanks for buying the book, because the original post had this hashtag, this magical hashtag in it. So I just thought it would be an interesting video to type it in. Let's find the latest post. Okay, hadn't changed much. And see what is going on with the Move the Needle hashtag. A lot of the criticism is that it's used by racists and bigots, etc., which at this point, when you use those words on the internet, mean nothing. So let's look for ourselves, shall we? I'm not going to get into the thread there unless I'm not going to get into threads unless it looks interesting. So we start out here. We're going to just go through. Someone bought a Robert Kirkman thing. Used the one of many hashtags. All right. Promoting comics. McDonald's promoted a video, just randomly inserted McDonald's thing. All right. Doug Garrett is promoting his Indiegogo. We've got Ash on Comics. Oh, this is the middle of a. Incidentally, just as a personal thing, when I'm reading through Twitter, I really get tired of all the profanity, but that's just me. Lots of F-bombs. Gets old. Gets old. Gets tiring and boring. Got the next Move the Needle indie comic from Nasser book. Okay, we're just promoting comics, really. Later today, we'll be going up. Move the needle for this. Posted some art, some art, some art, some art for. Yeah, just so far. This is the latest. This isn't sorted by the top, but it's okay. This person is promoting lots of stuff there in a row. Can't wait for Brutus and Badass the Detective Go. Thank you. Move the needle. Okay. All right. Pretty much comics and people chatting back and forth. This is gonna be a boring video if something doesn't come out. If there's no drama in this okay, wait a minute. So Midnight Images is arguing with Ren the Rat Queen. It's a very high risk. Okay, so there's a little arguing, crowdfunding. Comicsgate struggles to cope with the fact that crowdfunding is a small niche, even a novelty aspect of the real comic industry. Having worked in comics for professionally for almost 10 years now, comics itself is kind of a niche industry. If you have to go to a specialty store to buy your comics, and that's the real comic industry, that's well, I have issues with the whole system anyway. It's a broken system. So when you, for those of you who don't know how comics works, if you're going to buy a comic, you don't get them at the convenience store or the checkout counter like when I was growing up, it was an impulse buy on the way out. As it went to a comic book shop and direct market, and now there's basically one distributor, Diamond, which is basically a monopoly. So you go through them, they get distributed to comic shops, and shops have to, as a business owner, a shop has to order basically 3 copies on a monthly book before they even see how the first one does. That's why you see a lot of, you start out the first one, gets high orders, always. I mean, always. It's like regular as clockwork. The second issue is cut in half, but that's not based on the popularity of the first one because the first one hadn't come out yet. They're just not going to spend all this money until they see how it does, and it stabilizes by the third. That's a broken system. So that's what happened with William the Last. That's coming out. First issue just came out through Antarctic Press, and so anyway, arguing that crowdfunding is a niche. I mean, crowdfunding is a little bit bigger than people use crowdfunding for all sorts of things. This is nonsense. Okay. Back to comics. This person has a lot of boxes. This is why I stopped buying single issues, though, by the way. I just don't have space for them. Trades, I'll buy trades of a book that I like, but personally, I just don't have this space. Does everybody that buys comics? It's a space consuming hobby to buy comics, but you know, it's a hobby. It's okay. Again, more Indiegogo, showing some artwork for projects. A lot of people just promoting their project. So far, we're you can't see my scroll thing. If this is I've scrolled this far down right here on my thing, and it's just people either arguing. So far, one person arguing with people that don't like the Move the Needle Comicsgate group, and then people talking about Indiegogo and posting artwork, and people that buy comics. See what comics they're buying. We've got Thor, Batman, Marvel, DC. Okay, so these are those books they liked. All right. Some more stuff. Daredevil. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Someone talking about letter IDW. Talking about John Barber. John Barber was my editor on. He's the editor in chief of IDW. He's always been very, very good to me. Not gonna slam John. Again, people just promoting books. Backed thing here. All right, what we got here? We got Thunderbolts, Warriors. All right. We're blah 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 blah. Indiegogo, promote. I'm looking for something interesting that would make a good Facebook YouTube video. And so far, and this is 14 hours in. This is 14 hours worth of Move the Needle, but I haven't found the what are they buying here? What are they buying? Okay, at this point I'm just this is pure vanity search. I'm seeing if they've got anything I worked on. Memories, Marvel cards. He's pretty sure I'm banned from my comics. I don't know what that's about. Well, this has nothing to do with comics. All right, I'm gonna scroll a little bit faster. This is gonna get Alterna. Back to that. Okay, how far back are we in the time? Oh, we're on. Wait, no, German Embassy. Okay, let's get past that. We are 23 hours into Move the Needle hashtag, and it's promotion. Here's what I bought. Promotion. Wait a minute. No, that's ad. Got to reload. October 21st. We are October 21st. We are in review. Promote, or getting heavy into the ads here. The further back in time you go, the more the ad month revenue's gotta come in. All right, what we got here? We got the recently purchased Spider-Geddon, so they're buying Marvel stuff, and okay, and then there's okay. Here's what I bought. Underrated book. Here's what I bought. Promote. Blur. Batman thing. Okay, wait a minute. Now, okay, we're back to October 20th. What today? What's today? So 2 days. We're 2 days in the past. We're 2 days in the Wayback Machine. And okay, so I'm talking about SJW. Hate this. So I'm moving to blah 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 blah. Wrong people constantly calling me fake. Okay, this is like a Trishka doll of Twitter. Just open it up and there's a. Okay, let's see what started this here. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. Sorry, I'm on the wrong window. You're a Nazi. Okay, all right. Blah blah blah. That means nothing at this point. Sketch time. We're sketching. We're promoting. We're promoting. We're promoting. We're promoting. We're promoting. So people that don't like Move the Needle, pop in and say Nazi, and people that use Move the Needle promote comic books. Well, so yeah, this is really radical stuff here. It made, I think the title of this video is going to be, I made a Move the Needle video, and it ended up being the most boring, unremarkable, straightforward video ever. I wasn't even counting. Okay, wait a minute. What are we getting? Oh, it's always a lot of people just arguing with the same person. Rin famous. Okay, and there. Oh, again. Wait a minute. So it's just one person arguing with Move the Needle? Is that? All right. I'm not. That's pretty much it. That's it, everybody. So, some people that have promoted, attached Move the Needle to a review of a purchase of a comic book, and then the people retweet that, and they get hate because of this. All right. So there you have it. If you were wondering about Move the Needle, the hashtag itself, and I assume that people that hate it are going to say, well, it's associated with something else, but I have not seen. You'd think if it was associated with Nazis, that Nazis things would pop up actually in the thing itself, the hashtag itself. Not seeing it. Not seeing it here. Oh, I do. So Rogue Ales. Okay. Well. All right. That's it. So if you were wondering, I hope this gave you a little bit of insight into how pretty straightforward the Move the Needle hashtag itself is. Now I'm going to go get some work done. You're welcome, Internet. Suffering through random, benign hashtags for you on the Internet. See you next time.